Let me tell you the story in the form of a dream. I don't know why I have to tell it, but I know what it means. Close your eyes, just picture the scene as I paint it for you. It was World War II when this man named Kenji woke up. Ken was not a soldier, he was just a man with a family who owned a store in LA. That day, he crawled out of bed like he always did, bacon and eggs with wife and kids. He lived on the second floor of a little story ring. He moved to LA from Japan, they called him immigrant. In Japanese, he'd say he was called Issei. That man first generation in the United States when everybody was afraid of the Germans, afraid of the Japs, but most of all afraid of the woman attacking that morning. When Ken went out of the doormat, his word went black. Cause right there, front page news 3 weeks before 1942, Pearl Harbor's been bombed and the Japs are coming. Pictures of soldiers dying and running. Ken knew what it would lead to, just like he guessed. The president said the evil Japanese in the home country would be locked away. They gave Ken a couple of days to get his whole life back in 2 bags. Just 2 bags, couldn't even pack his clothes. Some folks didn't even have a suitcase to pack anything in, so 2 trash bags. That's all he gave them, and when the kids asked, Mom, where are we going? Nobody even knew what to say to them. Ken didn't want to lie, he said the US is looking for spies, so we have to live in a place called Mandinar, where a lot of Japanese people are. Stop it, don't look at the gunman. You don't want to get the soldiers wondering if you're gonna run or not, cause if you're not, then you might get shot. Other than that, try not to think about it. Try not to worry about it being so crowded. But someday we'll get out, someday, someday. So now we're in town with soldiers surrounding them. Every day, every night, go down to them. From once that was up in the wall, King couldn't really hate them at all. They were just doing a job and he wasn't gonna make any problems. He had a little garden, vegetables and fruits that he gave to the troops in his basket his wife made. But in the back of his mind, he wanted his family life saved. Prisoners of war in a home damn country, what for? Time passed in a prison town. He wanted them to live it down when the way they were free. The only way I was joining the army, supposedly. Some man went out for the farm, he signed on and ended up flying to Japan with a bomb. That 15-kiloton blast put an end to the war pretty fast. 2 cities were blown to bits. The end of the war came quick and Ken got out. Big hopes of a normal life with his kids and his wife, but then he got back to their home and but he saw me and feel so alone. These people had trashed every room, smashing the windows and bashing the doors, written all the walls and the floor. Jobs not welcome anymore. And Kenji dropped both of his back, he just sighed, he just stood outside. He looked at his wife without words to say. She looked back at him, wiped her tears away and said, someday we'll be okay, someday. Now the names have been changed, but the story's true. My family was locked up back in 42. My family was there, it was dark and damp, and they called it an internment camp.